welcome to episode number 1 of our Journeyman Challenge, Road to the World Cup. We don't know which country we're going to be taking on. If you haven't known what the rules are for this series, go back and watch the setup video now. That will explain all the rules. They will be in the description of this video as well, so you guys can have a go at home and have a go at this challenge yourself. But basically, we're starting here with Perth Glory in the A-League, and we're going to try and get around 5 continents where football is played on FIFA 17. And along the way, we're going to take the first job that comes to us in regards to international job offer, providing that we can scout that country. And we're going to just go through this career mode very, very quickly and see if we can win ourselves a World Cup, maybe a few league titles along the way. There are challenges in place. You must check the rules in the description of this video to really understand what's fully going on. But this is episode 1. We're going to get into the action straight away. And we're starting in Australia in the A-League, continent number 1. And we are with the Perth Glory. That is my hometown team. And the manager for this career mode will be Fabian Bush. Now, if you did watch the Journeyman series on FIFA 16, Fabian Bush was our scout future star. He travelled with us through a good 6 or 7 sides, and eventually we won a Champions League with Barcelona. So if we get to Europe and we manage to put a decent side together, we'll have a crack at the Champions League. But the main objective of this one is to get around the 5 continents and get that international job, and hopefully win ourselves a World Cup at some stage. There'll be a couple of cracks at it. I think you get 2 or 3 opportunities at the World Cup, providing our country qualifies. So we will be scouting youth stars. They're the only players that we're allowed to sign, along with free agents. And yeah, let's just bloody get into this. So we start off with a preseason tournament invite. We're going to need money because we have to get those scouts. We have to get them out. So we'll advance to the invites and see what we've got to play with here. 2 million Asian. We're going to take the most money. A lot of this series will be simulated. I'm only going to play 1 game a month, so it's really going to come down to building that squad depth, getting them at a high rating so they can achieve glory on their own once we skip town and move on to another continent. So the Asian Elite Cup, here we come. All right, so it is day number 1, and let's have a quick look at our objectives. I'm hoping to get through the Perth Glory sense of things within the first 2 seasons. I want to push through this one quite quickly. So, short term, don't increase the salary cap by 20%. Well, that's fine because we're not allowed to sign real players. Domestic success, they want us to reach the playoff final. So, we need to put a good squad together and get them playing well, or we may get fired. Youth development, this is pretty important. They want us to assign a midfielder from our youth academy. That's good. And sign 2 players younger than 20 years of age with the potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. All right, we should be able to do that. Brand exposure is very low, and continental success does not exist for Perth Glory in the first season. Alright, taking a quick look at the starting squad for the Perth Glory. We've got Keogh up front, who's 70, Castro 75, so some decent high-rated players here, definitely for the A-League. Risden, I know, has got a fair bit of potential there at right back. So, some good to mid-high 70s. Oxborough is a bit of concern there at 59, but no one other... Well, I guess we could try Marinkovic in there at 65. The squad depth is not looking too good here for Perth Glory, so we're going to have to get out here very, very early on and get some youth talent into this side. Alright, time to hire our first scout, and the first rule is the first scout must go to the home league country. So we need to be scouting Australia. We've got 2.6 million in the bank to start with, and I want to really get some decent players into this team early on. So I'm going to actually blow a shitload of this budget, and I'm going to pick up this 3-star experience, 5-star judgment scout in Ewan Davis. We're going to send him out immediately, and we're going to go straight away down to Australia, of course. And we're going to look for a goalkeeper. I think that's probably one position we really need some depth in, along with midfielders. So the goalkeeper for 3 months. Now, we've only got 388,000 at the moment. I'm just going to leave that for now and see how we go in the preseason competition. All right, one thing we do need to do at the start of this career mode is go and get ourselves a Scout Future Star. Now, the ruling with a Scout Future Star is he is the only player that's allowed to travel, regardless of where he is, to any club that we play with. So we can take him with us to every club that we go to. So it's really good to put in some training into him, make him a star player, and try and recruit him to every team that you manage to manage. So off we go, sending out that Scout Future Star. All right, our Scout Future Star has returned, and he is an Italian player, Davide Lombardi, 58 overall, a striker, 85 to 94 potentially, 6'1". Oh my God, we're going to sign him straight into the team. Time for our first squad, youth squad update. Our scout out here in Australia, and is there any goalkeepers worth picking up? Well, I'm just going to get rid of the rubbish so he can go. 66 can go. Lance Hall can go. Sam Turner, 58 to 76 overall, 68 to 92. Looks pretty decent. I will give them another month because they do cost you money once you start bringing them into the youth academy. And Archie Hill, 74 to 94 potential. So we'll keep an eye on these two kids. All right, it's time to hire another scout, and we're going to get Declan Hill, a three-star scout. Now, the ruling for this series is once you have your international job, scout number 2 always has to go to your international country. But at the moment, we don't have a country, so I'm going to go to the suggestions that you guys put in the video to place your bets. So I've made a complete list of everyone that put their thing, given them a number, and we'll use the generator that we've been doing on the Cheltenham Town series. If you're not familiar with that one, maybe you should go and check that out. All right, let's have a quick look here at our little generator. It is between numbers 1 and 70. Okay, 70. We'll hit generate, and it is number 36. So let me have a quick look. Number 36 comes from Jake Petrolhead. He said it'll either be Finland, Bolivia, or Paraguay. I'm going to take the first one in Finland. So Declan Hill will be heading off to Northern Europe into Finland. And we need some midfielders here at the Perth Glory. So I am going to be going straight out. And I'm going to go for physically strong. Hopefully we can find a decent CDM. Maybe some decent centre-backs. And yeah, some good players all round. Alright, so our scout future star in David Lombardi has accepted his contract. He's into the first team. We'll start training him, and he will be definitely a star of the future for this series, I feel. Alright, so taking a look at October here, there's 3 games to begin. I think we'll play the opening game of the season just to get a feel for how this team is against the Newcastle Jets. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, here we are. Time to get this career mode underway, and the opening game of the season here in the Hyundai A-League. This is the Australian competition. If you're not familiar with it, we are Perth Glory. That is from the western side of Australia, the only team in town. And we're taking on the Newcastle Jets, who are from New South Wales. And no idea. I don't really follow the A-League too closely. You know, I'll keep an eye on it every now and then, but not something I do watch. So it'll be interesting to see how my home team does. And obviously Lombardi comes in, and he's going to start on the bench. He's not at the rating to be starting in this side yet, but we may get a look at him at some stage in this career mode, you'd assume so. But yeah, we're going to get into this one. There's Fabian Bush, and he's aged a little bit since he's been around the world. And we're playing legendary, 6 minutes, no sliders. Let's just get into this and see if we can open the season with a win for Perth Glory. Right, so a free kick for Newcastle here in the 16th minute. Haven't really made too many aggressive challenges forward, and that was pretty poor. And the competition here in the A-League, it has gotten better over the last few years, but it's obviously no mix here for European football. A lot of the big-name Australians do go across and try and make their name in Europe. But we're just playing in the A-League here, so let's see what we can do. A lot of the older players do come down to play in the A-League. Del Piero played for Sydney for a while. Timmy Cahill's come back this year, and I believe he's playing for Melbourne. So, yeah, it's not a bad little league. It's played in the summer, which is a little bit different. Oh, we worked some space out wide here. Garcia got the ball off to Mills, the left back. Cuts inside nicely, feeds it across, but that's a shit pass. And oh, Perth Glory, come on, opening game of the season. Try to work your way into it, lads. Well, there's half-time. A pretty lackluster first half. Just trying to get a feel for the team, but not really any big opportunities. Keogh looks a little bit suspect up front. And we'll have to see what we can do. Maybe our scout future star will come on and make an impact. So there's the match facts at halftime. Both sides with 0 shots. Oh, that is a disgrace to Australian football. He's got Risdon running for him again. We've got a couple of players that are in the Australian national side in Risdon. And here's Keogh working his way inside. Oh, what's he done? Why did you pass that? Newcastle turns us inside out. Oh, Lowry, a nice little touch there. Risdon clears it out. Here's Harold. He's going to try and skip along the line here. No, he's not quick enough, but he does get the ball back. Here's Keogh. He's got a runner. It's Castro. Come on, Castro. Find something. Slips it off. Keogh, can he create? Come on, son. Work your way inside. Takes the shot. Oh, save from the keeper. And I think that was our first real attempt on goal in the 68th minute. It's been a very lackluster performance up until now, but Keogh actually pulled the trigger on one. A good save from the keeper, unlucky not to roll in, and we've got a corner now. So, Perth Glory, what can we do with this one? It's going to be Castro to deliver it in. He whips it into the box. Who's there? Harold. Well, that was a rubbish touch. It's the young lad in Oxborough. He can't get a crack at it, and they clear it away. There's Griffiths inside. He's found Harold. Harold turns his man. Can he get the shot? Yes! Perth Glory. Opening goal of the season goes to the right winger, Harold, in the 71st minute. And finally we break the duck here. Well, Harold slipped around the defensive line, put it on his left boot, snaps it past the keeper. And it is 1-0 Perth Glory. Just a little bit of twist and spin on that one. Keeper probably should have done better. It was very close to him. Bushi's happy about that one. It's 1-0 to Perth Glory in his opening game of the season. Chris Harold with the opening goal for Perth Glory in this career mode. It's 1-0. Up the Glory. There's Lombardi. Come on, Lombardi. He's got a bit of pace about him, the young kid. 6'1". He is from Italy. Can he get his opening goal? No, he works the keeper though. A cracking strike. His first one in league football. And 83 minutes gone. Glory still have the lead. Harold with the throw-in. Whips it off. Here's Lombardi. He's got some skill about him, this young lad. Off to Griffiths. Whips it way out wide to the left back in Mills, who's made a good run here, Mills. Oh, off the post. Keogh can't get it. He's gone down, and somehow they clear it out. And there it is, full time. So we open the season with 3 points. Lombardi getting some minutes into the legs. And a good start there for the Perth Glory. So we ended up having 5 shots. Newcastle didn't get 1. Let's have a look at the player ratings. And Griffiths with an 8.5 did very, very well. Risdon with an 8.0. And yeah, pretty good all-round performance there from the lads. All right, taking a look at the October results. Obviously the 1-0 win to start the season. We then beat the Wellington Phoenix 2-1. And then we lost to the Wanderers 2-0. Moving into November, we've got 3 games to play. The Victory, the Adelaide United, and Sydney FC. I think we'll play Sydney FC at the end of the month. Monthly scouting update is back from Finland. Samuel Kuranen is the 67-91. We'll keep an eye on him. The 70 can go. And 80-94 in Mikko Eltonen. This kid needs to come in immediately. He will make an impact into this side. And Oliver can go. All right, taking a look at Australia. Sam Turner, 66-84, so he's dropped off a little bit, but he does have a decent overall. Archie Hill, 70-90. Robinson is going to be rejected, a 66-90, and Toby Baker will keep an eye on. Mason can be rejected, and so can Bailey. All right, so Mikko Eltonen, 80-94 potential, 61 centre-back from Finland, and he will get an immediate contract here with the Perth Glory. Sign him up as a future first-team player. All right, here we go. The second game for this episode sees us hosting Sydney FC. I'm pretty sure it is first versus second at the moment. Hopefully we get a look at the ladder. Eltonen comes in and is going to start on the bench. Our new Finnish centre-back. He can play left-back as well. And Lombardi will be on the bench as well in this game. So, yeah, not a bad start here. We're sitting in second. Only lost the 1 game with 10 points. Sydney FC are on top, so opportunity here for us to go equal top with Sydney if we can knock them off and take 3 points here. So not a bad start here for Fabian Bush's national management career. The top scoring team is the Sydney FC with 8 goals, and hopefully we can hold it to a clean sheet today. Let's get into this game. Oh, Sydney straight through, first chance on goal, and Reddy makes a save. You could say he was ready for that one. Bobo! Oh, good work from Harold. Still going. Gets the pass forward. Keogh gets the pass forward. Castro. It's Mills, the left back. Oh, that's a howler. Keogh. Castro. Oh, there's half time. It's 0-0. So another tussle there in the first half. A couple of chances for both sides, but no one able to break the deadlock. So 1 shot for the Glory, 2 shots for Sydney FC. Pretty even possession, lots of tackles. Let's get into the second half. All right, second half, and Davide Lombardi is going to come on for Diego Castro. He was a little bit tired already, the old man. So Lombardi getting a full half of football here for the Perth Glory. Oh, great challenge from Risdon. Passes it back. Griffiths. There's Garcia again. Risdon asks for it. He delivers. Passes it back to Oxborough. Into Griffiths. Goes out wide. He finds Mills. Back to Griffiths. Back to Mills. Here's Garcia. He's looking for an opening inside. Finds Lombardi. Here he is. Lombardi! Oh! Griffiths. Keogh. Oh. Free kick. Pretty good area for Perth Glory. Oh, he's been red carded. See you later, mate. Go and have yourself a fucking Vegemite sandwich, Alex Wilkinson. You're in Australia, mate. No fucking tea and crumpets here. Go and get yourself a beer. Well, what the hell? A red card for that challenge. It was a little bit rash, but the ref is not being lenient here one bit. Oh, Griffiths has gone down instantly. Lombardi. Can he sort something out here? Lombardi cuts back, does well. The young lad, strike. Oh, what a fucking rocket from Lombardi! His opening goal of his career. Oh my God, he's turned the defenders inside out there. An injured man on the ground he didn't give two fucks about. And Lombardi just with an absolute rifling shot into the back of the net. That was an absolute bullet. I'm not sure the keeper even had time to blink. 1-0 Perth Glory. Lombardi opens his campaign. And we are on the board here against top side Sydney FC. Davide Lombardi. Well, what a fucking goal. Oh, that is soft. Fucking soft. Well, the sooner we get a keeper in that can handle shit like that, the better. It only took 3 minutes and Sydney FC equalise. We've got an all-star lineup across the centre-backs. But that was pretty piss poor there, marking-wise. And what the hell is the keeper doing? That's an absolute shocker. Williams is in the Australian squad, so you'd assume that he would be fairly decent at centre-back in the A-League. But, yeah, some poor marking there. And they equalise through Matthew German. Does well Lombardi. Slips it back inside to Marinkovic. Keogh. Can he break the lines? He's trying hard. Keogh. Oh, good block from Grant. 89 minutes gone. We've got a corner. And an opportunity here for Perth Glory. Marinkovic whips this one in deep. It's gone up. Who's out there? Keogh. Get on the end of the ball, son. Whips it out to Williams. To Griffiths. Quick ball inside. Harold gets tackled. And there is the whistle. Full time, a 1-1 draw with Lombardi with the brace. So 7 shots to 6, 50% possession apiece. Lots of tackles there from Sydney. And looking at our player of the match, well, for us, Lombardi with a 7.9. No, Risdon with an 8.4. He is pretty good at right back, little Risdon. So if you're looking for a right back in your career mode, someone that's probably a little bit cheaper, have a look at Risdon. Alright, so looking at the results here for November, we drew 1-1 with the victory. We beat Adelaide United 2-1, and then obviously the 1-1 draw there against Sydney. Right, monthly scouting update here from Finland, and another Finnish man that we've scouted for 2 months in Samuel Kuranen is 74 to 94 potential. He's got a decent overall. We're going to offer him a contract. Hatunen, we've only scouted for 1 month, so we'll keep an eye on him. Samuel can go. And 86 in Raikkonen, he can go as well. And a 74 will pass on. So the final scout reports here from Australia. Sam Turner is probably someone I do want to bring in with that overall. Archie Hill, 77 to 94, will offer him a contract. Toby Baker, well, he's got a high overall as well. He could possibly be better and a higher overall. We'll come back. Elliot Bell, no thank you. Cameron Ward, no thank you. No thank you on Edwards. Pass on Harrison. All right, so 2 keepers here, probably worth picking up. I think Toby Baker might be the kid. So we'll sign him up, and oh, you know what? We'll make some money out of these keepers, so we'll sign them both up. Right, we need to send out Ewan Davis. I haven't hired the 3rd scout yet because I haven't had a 3-star come up, and it's already the 1st of December. But we'll send Ewan Davis back. He's got to stay in Australia. That is the ruling. We're going to go and look for some physically strong players once again. All right, so let's have a quick look at our acquisitions for this episode. Lombardi, our scout future star, up to 61 overall. I'm giving him a little bit of silver training, but that's about it at the moment. He's got some good sprint speed and stamina, so that's good for him. 82 aggressive, so he's a nice little angry Italian man. Not much in the technical abilities at the moment. 6'1" from Italy, can play striker, centre forward, medium work rates, 5-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, and has the potential to be special. Just what we wanted in a scout future star. All right, Mikko Eltonen, our other pickup for this episode, 63 overall centre-back. Some amazing physical stats there. Good speed for a centre-back, that's for sure. Good jumping and strength already. He's an aggressive man as well. His technicals are a little bit poor, but we can train those up, that's for sure. 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, can play left back as well, 6'2" from Finland, and here's an exciting prospect. Right, so that's where we're going to wrap that one up. 6 games completed so far in the A-League, and we sit 3rd on 11 points, so a nice tight tussle here. If we can win it in our first season, I will be absolutely impressed. We've picked up a couple of decent players. No international offers have come in as of yet, but you'd assume it'll be a season or two before those start coming in. But I feel a pretty good start for the Perth Glory. Now, I do have a question for you guys at home. It is Lombardi. Let's go and have a look at him. All right, so Davide Lombardi, he is number 24 at the moment, and that is his current kit. So in the comments down below, I want to get some input from you guys. Have a crack at upgrading his kit. You can choose whatever you want from the accessories and boots and the likes there. Give him a number if you like. I'll select one of those, and we'll update Lombardi in a future episode. But that's where we're going to leave it today. Hopefully you've enjoyed the first episode of the Journeyman. It's going to be a long road, but we're going to smash through it while doing the simulations and the likes. Hopefully you're keen for this. Hopefully you're having a go at home. Let me know on Twitter. My handle is @SparringDK. Send me some photos. Let me know of your progress, or leave it in the comments down below. I'd like to know how you guys are going with this challenge as well. That's all we've got time for today. There will be another episode coming up in the next few days, and we'll see you then. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.
1887, Southwest England. A football team is born. Through the next 100 years, they would toil away in the lower leagues of English football. In the late 90s, they would have their most successful period, reaching the heights of League One, where they would remain until 2009. After 16 seasons of league football, the 2014-15 season saw them relegated from League Two. Was this the end? The 2015-16 season saw the team dominate the National League, finishing 12 points clear and automatic promotion to the league football once again. This is where our story begins. This is Cheltenham Town. "2016. Two former teammates catch up for a pint in a local pub. They relive the glory days playing for Notts County and helping the club reach Champions League glory, scoring the winning goal in the 120th minute and sealing their names in folk history. After possibly one too many drinks, the two lads decide it would be great to own a football team.
But which team can we buy?
Well, what about Cheltenham Town, Sam?
Newly promoted? They would be a great project for us.
Indeed. Let's do it.
On July 1st, 2016, Sammy and EB would take the reins of the Cheltenham Town. Their first point of business was to sign a new manager, one they could mould with their own philosophies of the game and passion for youth prospects. Speaking with former teammates Mezu and Kooten, who had already made their names as managers, they decided to appoint Tom Dari as the new manager of Cheltenham Town. The plan was simple: build a dynasty for the future and achieve Champions League glory. Welcome to the Youth Edition.